Morning! Welcome to Truth Be Told. This is Don V. We have some interesting news reports I'd like to share with you. Before we go to that, please remember to subscribe. Most of the people who watch my videos are not subscribers. It's completely free. I don't make a dime off this. It's all about getting that information out, and really helps my channel grow. Gonna have to bring you the softballs here on YouTube. If you want to see the good stuff, be sure to look for my account on Rumble or BitChute, and there I put the good stuff. Without ado, she was supposed to be in charge. MSNBC anchor tears into border Caesar. Kamala Harris. MSNBC anchor Stephanie Ruel slammed Vice President Kamala on Monday for neglecting her duty as border Caesar during the ongoing crisis at the southern border. How about the message from our vice president? Where is she? She was supposed to be in charge of all these migration issues going to those northern triangle countries, that obviously not Haiti. That was one of her first international trips with the message, "Do not come here illegal," Ruel said on MSNBC. People aren't listening. What is she saying now? She added, related. Thousands of migrants, mostly from Haiti, overwhelmed border officials in Texas. And see, here's the video. Let's get this, just a quick listen here.
How about the message from our vice president? Where is she? She was supposed to be in charge of all of these migration issues, going to those northern triangle countries. That's obviously not Haiti. That was one of her first international trips with the message, "Do not come here illegally." People aren't listening. What is she saying now?
Well, we haven't heard a lot from the vice president. Of course, you point out she was focused on those northern triangle countries. A lot of her work was in Guatemala, working with that government. A lot of the diplomacy, which is what the vice president was focused on, was with Mexico. And essentially what we're seeing now is a breakdown of that work with Mexico. Mexico for a while was stopping a lot of migration coming from Guatemala into Mexico, keeping people from ever even reaching the U.S. border. But now Mexico became so overwhelmed with this particular migrant surge that they were beyond capacity, and we were seeing Mexico essentially give up, in some cases just allow buses through their country to the U.S. border, which is how so many people got here so quickly.
Julia Moore.
Wow, guys. Wow. Harris not yet made public plans to visit the southern border, as reportedly over 10,000 Haitians have set up camp under the Del Rio International Bridge. The former Vice President Joe Biden put her in charge to lead the administration's response to the border crisis. The vice president of the regime does have plans to go on The View on Friday, but there has not been a border trip scheduled. Harris visited the U.S.-Mexico border in June after declining to go for months. Republican lawmakers have continued to hammer Harris and the Biden regime for not handling the crisis, and more specifically for not going to see it with their own eyes. Interesting. All right, on this channel here we have Tucker Carlson. U.S. military using mandatory jabs to identify members who do not love JB. Army using 7 tenets of, you read it, to justify vaccine jabs. Fox News host Tucker Carlson began his segment on Monday night by saying the U.S. military should be addressing the increase in suicides, but instead they're focused on mandating jabs. Carlson explained the point of mandatory jabs is to identify the sincere Christians in the ranks, the free thinkers, the men with high testosterone levels, and anyone else who doesn't love flashbang, and make them leave immediately. It's a takeover of the U.S. military, allegedly. We have to say that. Here's how they're doing it, he said. The show has just obtained a PowerPoint that the Army is using to justify mandatory jabs to the troops. You will notice a sympathetic portrayal of that word right here. Carlson explains that the program proceeds to list the 7 tenets of that, which are taken straight from the temple of that website, Carlson said. Carlson claims that they've reached out to the military and were told the PowerPoint is real but has not yet been officially approved by the Army leadership. Watch. Okay, guys, I was going to show that to you, but he says too much, and it's going to get my channel flagged, and I can't have that. At any rate, if you want to see the real meat and potatoes of the real reporting, the real stories, move over to a Rumble account. It's completely free there as well. It doesn't cost you a cent, and just sign up, and you can view all my real stuff there. I can only bring the softballs to you here on YouTube, and until things are settled in court, this is all we can do. This is Don V, broadcasting out of Arizona. Looks like we're going to be about 79 today. Beautiful day. Hope everybody has a great Tuesday, and we are out of here.